All right, just got home from taking a walk with the GoPro, and let me just say, things didn't go the way I'd hoped. It was a little frustrating. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's talk about this for just a minute. Yeah, still have the Christmas tree up there in the back. All right, so GoPro. There are two instances that frustrated me with this camera, and it has nothing to do with the camera, everything to do with me, and that's kind of the crux of the video today. It's, like I mentioned in the title, when you choose to be a content creator, it's like signing up to stub your toe every day. So let's kind of get into what happened. So first, on Christmas Day, I decided to take my GoPro hiking with me. There's a local trail that goes up to what's called Pine Mountain here locally. And it's not very tall. It's about, I'd say, a mile up and a mile back. And it's a zigzaggy trail, and you know, it gets up to a peak and it overlooks the town, and it's kind of picturesque. So it's really nice, right? So I said, you know, I'm gonna take my GoPro and I'm gonna get some really nice footage. The weather was great, a little cold, but the weather was great. So I've got the camera and I'm recording, and the first part goes really well. I'm walking up the mountain, I've got the camera, I'm getting my video, I'm making all the points that I wanna make, turn it off, I finish the climb, I get to the peak. I'm alone, by myself. So I put the tripod down, get it all set up, and I'm going to make a video of me talking about, you know, being on the top of the, it doesn't matter what it was about, but I had everything set up. So what do? I want to make it quick and simple because I'm looking at it this way, so I can't see the back. So I know that if I press the button, it'll start recording even when it's off. Which button did I press? Oh, I pressed the shutter button, which was correct, but I long held the shutter button. And what does that do? That starts a time lapse. So I did that twice, at the top of the mountain, and then also, my sleeve's bothering me. Also, when I got on my way down, I wanted to film something else. And so I did the same thing, repeated the same steps, got the same result. And so when I got back home, that's when I realized I had two time lapses when I really wanted to have standard 4K, 30 frames a second video of me talking to the camera. So that was frustrating, okay? Second instance, today, I take my camera, I'm going across the street, I got the media mod on. It's kind of windy today, so I wanted to test the microphone with the foam wind cover. And I also wanted to practice filming in public. I wanted to take the camera around the park, and whether people were there or not, I was gonna continue making my vlog. You know, that's one of my, I guess, New Year's resolutions, is to get better at filming in public and not to be, you know, embarrassed. So that was step number one, was to go to a local park, wouldn't be very many people there, and just practice, right? So I get there, I'm walking, I press the power button, I turn it on, thinking I was pressing the shutter button, saw the screen come on, thought it was recording, started talking, blah, 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 screen turns off, I'm like, it does that, you know, it times out, and I'm talking all the way around, and then I find out when I'm done, all I had done was press the power button. So, I say all that to say this, that being a content creator, making that choice, it's not easy. If it were easy, everybody would do it. Now, a lot of people do this and they don't do it very well because they allow themselves to get discouraged or overwhelmed by the process. So when things like this happen, you have two choices. One, you can crumble, fold, get mad, get angry, chuck your camera and just say, nope, I'm done. Or you can understand that those things are going to happen, learn from them, and create better content, in the future. So I'm hoping to do that. And I'm hoping that by sharing this, there's some of you out there who will say, that happens to me. I'm glad I'm not the only one, because we all look at the content creators on YouTube who've been doing this for a long time and have very polished videos. They have a script, they know exactly what they're saying, and everything looks flawless. But I've also seen some of the behind the scenes footage from those videos, and their shoots don't go as planned either. So we've all got to remain realistic and understand that, it's not always going to be perfect, but it's all about the passion. This is something you're passionate about. You won't let those little hiccups get in your way. You're going to do what makes you happy, and you're going to continue making videos, and you're going to create content. So hey, that's my little diatribe for today. It is almost New Year's, and so hey, I hope you have a safe and happy New Year, and I hope you really challenge yourself next year with some resolutions that are going to help you become a better content creator. And I look forward to seeing what you put out there on the webs. Have a good one, everybody.